Have you ever held a coin in your hand and realized it could tell a story centuries in the making? Today, we're diving into 4 fascinating coins, each one carrying history, culture, and secrets from across the globe. From American presidents to explorers and even the iconic Irish harp, these coins may look small, but their stories are enormous. Stay with me as we uncover every detail. Our first coin is the 2005 Jefferson Nickel, a remarkable piece from the United States Mint's Westward Journey series. At first glance, it might seem like just another nickel, but this coin carries a story of one of America's most iconic expeditions, the Lewis and Clark journey to the Pacific Ocean in the early 19th century. The Westward Journey series, released between 2004 and 2005, was designed to commemorate the bicentennial of the Louisiana Purchase and the Lewis and Clark expedition, both pivotal moments in the expansion of the United States. The reverse of this nickel features the famous words, "Ocean in view." Oh, the joy! These words were taken directly from the journal of William Clark, one of the expedition leaders, and were written on November 7, 1805, when the team finally reached the Pacific Ocean after months of grueling travel. The phrase captures the sheer excitement, relief, and triumph that the explorers must have felt at that moment, having traversed rivers, mountains, and uncharted territories, often facing dangerous conditions, wildlife, and the unknown. The design of the coin brings this historical moment to life. You can see a depiction of the rugged coastline and the waves of the Pacific Ocean, accompanied by a sense of scale and perspective that evokes both the vastness of the land and the achievement of reaching the continent's western edge. Even the smallest details, like the horizon line and the movement of the waves, are carefully crafted to give a sense of realism and adventure. On the obverse, we see the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the 3rd President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. Jefferson's image is a reminder not only of his political achievements but also of his vision for the young nation. It was Jefferson's decision to commission the Lewis and Clark expedition following the Louisiana Purchase in 1803 that made the journey possible. By acquiring vast new lands west of the Mississippi River, Jefferson opened up possibilities for exploration, settlement, and expansion, and he entrusted Meriwether Lewis and William Clark to map and document these uncharted territories. Every detail in Jefferson's portrait on the nickel, the firmness of his jaw, the thoughtful gaze, and the slight curve of his hair, is designed to reflect his intellect, leadership, and commitment to the nation's growth. The Westward Journey series itself was a unique project for the U.S. Mint. Unlike regular circulation coins, it was intended to celebrate a specific chapter in American history. The series includes multiple designs on the reverse of the nickel, each depicting a significant moment from the Lewis and Clark expedition. The Ocean in View design is particularly special because it commemorates the culmination of the expedition, a moment of triumph after an extraordinary feat of endurance and courage. This coin not only educates collectors and everyday users about the expedition but also inspires a sense of national pride and admiration for the explorers' achievements. Collectors especially value this nickel because it represents more than just a monetary object. It is a symbol of history, exploration, and achievement. Coins like this are often sought after for their historical context, artistic design, and limited mintage. The 2005 Ocean in View nickel was minted in both Philadelphia, P mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark, providing collectors the opportunity to obtain multiple variations. The coin's composition is 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a distinctive silvery appearance while maintaining durability for circulation. The weight is 5 grams, and its diameter is 21.21 millimeters, standard for nickels, but what truly sets it apart is the story it tells. To understand the significance of this coin fully, it helps to reflect on the historical expedition it commemorates. The Lewis and Clark expedition began in 1804 and lasted over 2 years, involving approximately 45 men who traveled thousands of miles across rivers, plains, and mountains. They documented geography, flora, fauna, and the various Native American tribes they encountered. Their journey provided the young United States with valuable information about the Western territories and established relationships with indigenous peoples, laying the groundwork for future expansion. By placing these explorers' achievements on a coin, the U.S. Mint ensured that their courage and perseverance would be remembered by every person who handled the nickel. In addition to its historical and educational value, the coin is also a work of art. The design carefully balances realism with symbolism. The coastal imagery and the typography of the journal quote are meticulously detailed to evoke emotion. The way the horizon stretches across the reverse side gives viewers a sense of the explorer's long journey and the vastness of the American continent. Small details, such as the texture of the waves and the silhouette of the distant shore, create depth and movement, turning a small coin into a miniature storytelling canvas. The obverse, while more traditional, is no less meaningful. Jefferson's portrait is slightly modified from the original 1938 design by Felix Schlag, giving it a contemporary touch while retaining the dignity and historical accuracy of the president's likeness. Every curve and line is intentional, from the expression in his eyes to the subtle shading on his face, creating a sense of presence and authority. When combined with the reverse, the coin becomes a dual tribute, one side honoring the leader who made the expedition possible, the other celebrating the explorer's monumental accomplishment. For numismatists, the 2005 Ocean in View nickel offers multiple avenues of interest. Some collectors focus on mint marks, seeking to acquire both the Denver and Philadelphia issues. Others examine the condition and finish of the coin, looking for those that retain original luster and detail. Because the Westward Journey series was only issued for a limited time, these nickels are now considered a modern collectible, bridging the gap between historical interest and everyday circulation. Finally, the coin reminds us that history can be found in unexpected places, even in the pocket change we often overlook. A simple nickel, when observed closely, reveals stories of leadership, bravery, exploration, and national identity. It teaches us to appreciate the efforts of those who came before us and to recognize that every achievement, no matter how small, contributes to the broader story of a nation. The 2005 Jefferson Nickel is more than currency. It is a miniature monument to one of America's most iconic expeditions and the enduring vision of Thomas Jefferson. In summary, the 2005 Jefferson Nickel from the Westward Journey series is a perfect blend of history, art, and collectible value. The Ocean in View design celebrates the explorer's triumph at the Pacific, while Jefferson's portrait honors the president whose vision made the journey possible. Whether you are a coin collector, history enthusiast, or simply someone who appreciates stories of courage and discovery, this nickel offers something remarkable. Holding it in your hand is like holding a piece of history, a reminder that great achievements are often hidden in the smallest objects. Our next coin is the 2016 Lincoln cent, one of the most historically significant pennies in modern U.S. coinage. Unlike earlier Lincoln designs that featured the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, this penny showcases the Union Shield, a design introduced by the United States Mint in 2010 and continued through the following years, including 2016. This reverse design was created to honor President Abraham Lincoln's efforts to preserve the United States during the Civil War, highlighting unity, strength, and national identity. The Union Shield design is rich in symbolism. The 13 vertical stripes represent the original 13 colonies, the foundation of the United States. The horizontal bar at the top of the shield symbolizes Congress, holding the nation together, reinforcing the idea of federal unity. This combination of stripes and bar serves as a visual reminder that the United States, though composed of individual states with unique identities, remains united under a single federal government. The design reflects Lincoln's vision during one of the most turbulent periods in American history, emphasizing the importance of cohesion and perseverance in the face of division. On the obverse, the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln appears, a design originally created in 1909 by Victor David Brenner to celebrate the centennial of Lincoln's birth. Over a century later, Lincoln's image continues to grace the penny, representing honesty, leadership, and the enduring legacy of one of America's most revered presidents. Lincoln's thoughtful expression and dignified profile convey a sense of calm authority, reminding collectors and the public of his significant role in shaping the nation. His presence on the coin emphasizes that even a small denomination, like a 1-cent coin, can carry profound historical meaning. The 2016 Lincoln cent was minted in both Philadelphia, P mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark, providing collectors with two distinct versions to acquire. Like other modern cents, it is composed primarily of zinc, 97.5%, with a thin copper plating, 2.5%, giving it the familiar reddish appearance that distinguishes the penny from other coins. The diameter measures 19.05 millimeters, and it weighs 2.5 grams, standard specifications that ensure consistency for circulation. While it is a common coin found in everyday transactions, its design and symbolism make it highly regarded by collectors and enthusiasts alike. To fully appreciate this coin, it helps to consider the historical context of Lincoln's presidency. Abraham Lincoln served as the 16th President of the United States from 1861 to 1865, leading the nation through the Civil War, a period of immense division and conflict. His leadership was instrumental in preserving the Union and ultimately abolishing slavery. The Union shield on the penny serves as a constant reminder of Lincoln's dedication to maintaining the nation's integrity and the enduring value of unity. Every time someone handles this coin, they are holding a symbol of resilience, commitment, and the principles that helped shape modern America. The Union shield design is also notable for its modern artistic approach. Unlike earlier reverse designs, which often depicted historical monuments or famous figures, the shield uses geometric simplicity to convey a powerful message. The design communicates strength and stability, yet it remains aesthetically pleasing and easy to recognize. It's a clear example of how the U.S. Mint balances artistry with symbolism, ensuring that each coin not only circulates as currency but also tells a story. Collectors find several points of interest with the 2016 Lincoln cent. Some focus on mint mark variations, seeking both the Philadelphia and Denver editions. Others examine strike quality, color, and surface condition, looking for coins with exceptional luster or minimal wear. Even though it is widely circulated, the 2016 penny can be part of a complete collection of Union Shield pennies, appealing to numismatists who want to track the design from its introduction in 2010 through subsequent years. Beyond collecting, the 2016 Lincoln cent holds educational value. It teaches younger generations about American history, the Civil War, and Lincoln's legacy. While it is easy to overlook a penny in everyday life, this coin encourages a closer look at the stories behind the currency we use daily. It serves as a small, tangible connection to one of the most important periods in U.S. history, turning a simple 1-cent coin into a miniature history lesson. The 2016 Union Shield penny also highlights the continuity and evolution of U.S. coinage. While the obverse honors Lincoln, a design used for over a century, the reverse demonstrates the ability of modern coinage to incorporate new designs with relevant historical and cultural symbolism. This combination of tradition and innovation makes the coin both collectible and meaningful. In summary, the 2016 Lincoln cent is far more than a 1-cent coin. Its Union Shield reverse represents unity, strength, and the vision of Abraham Lincoln during the Civil War, while its obverse continues to honor the president's enduring legacy. For collectors, history enthusiasts, and everyday users, this coin embodies the values, resilience, and artistry of U.S. coinage. Every time it changes hands, it reminds us that even the smallest coins can carry powerful stories, and that every penny in your pocket has the potential to teach history, inspire pride, and spark curiosity. The 2002 Lincoln cent is one of the most iconic coins in American history, featuring the Lincoln Memorial on its reverse. This design was first introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, replacing the earlier wheat-ear reverse that had been used since 1909. The memorial design is not just decorative, it carries deep symbolism, honoring one of the most influential leaders in U.S. history. One of the most fascinating details of this coin is the tiny statue of Lincoln that appears inside the memorial. This creates a rare instance where the same historical figure is represented on both sides of a single coin, Abraham Lincoln himself on the obverse, and his statue within the memorial on the reverse. It is a subtle yet remarkable feature that showcases the attention to detail by the United States Mint and adds a unique aspect for collectors and enthusiasts. The obverse of the coin continues to feature Abraham Lincoln's familiar portrait, originally designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. Lincoln's thoughtful expression reflects the values he is known for: honesty, courage, and unwavering leadership during one of America's most challenging times, the Civil War. The combination of his image on the front and the memorial on the back makes this penny not just a piece of currency but a tribute to his enduring legacy. The 2002 Lincoln cent also serves as a bridge between history and modern circulation. While it is a coin most people encounter daily, it carries over a century of numismatic tradition, reminding us of the historical and cultural significance behind everyday objects. The detailed design of the memorial, including the columns, steps, and intricate features, transforms a small 1-cent coin into a miniature work of art. For collectors, the 2002 penny is notable for its mint marks, condition, and overall historical context. Even though it is a common circulation coin, its connection to Lincoln and the memorial design gives it special value for those who appreciate American history. Every detail, from Lincoln's portrait to the reverse memorial, tells a story of remembrance, heritage, and the ideals that continue to inspire generations. In short, the 2002 Lincoln cent is far more than a penny. It is a symbol of leadership, American values, and historical continuity, making it an essential coin for anyone interested in the rich stories carried by everyday currency. If you enjoyed exploring these incredible coins, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and show your full support. Stay tuned for more fascinating stories from history and currency.